To see the wild, you must first disappear. The observer's journey begins with the eyes. And a commitment to total stillness. Walking without a sound is an ancient art. Every step is a calculated decision. The birds are the first to know you're there. Stillness is your primary language. You must ignore the discomforts of the wild. To move is to be discovered. Trust is earned in seconds of silence. Break up your silhouette. Become the tree. Their world is a 360-degree defensive shield. They watch the shadows for movement. The glass allows us to cross the distance. A window into a private, frantic world. The wind carries your scent and your sound. Avoid the predator's gate. Move like the wind, masking the shine of human skin. The rewards of invisibility are breathtaking. The hide is a portable sanctuary, a wall between two different worlds. Waiting is 90% of the craft. Patience requires its own fuel. When they forget you exist, you have won. The ultimate compliment from nature. Recording the unseen. Detail is the reward for time spent. Every feather tells a story of survival. Different habitats require different masks. The ghillie suit becoming the grass itself. The distance vanishes. You become a witness to the raw cycle. Seeing the predator without being the prey. Control your breath. Control your presence. Sound travels faster than you think. The forest is a network of alarms. The silence of birds is a warning. Lower your profile. Reduce your threat. To fool a fox is to master invisibility. The mask held firm. Shadows are your best friends. Mask your movement with nature's rhythm. Capturing a moment without stealing it. The vibrant meets the invisible. A silent shudder preserves the peace. The trophy of the peaceful hunter. Leave no trace of your presence. Adapting to the vertical world. Respecting the boundaries of the nest. Observing the future from a distance. Stability is a struggle in the elements. Becoming a shield for the lens. Nature doesn't always cooperate. Protecting the tools of the trade. The exit must be as quiet as the entry. You were never there. A gift left behind by the observed. The only souvenir you should take. Night brings a new kind of invisibility. The art of invisibility is a lifelong study. The ears hear what the eyes cannot see. Every species has a signature frequency. Night hunters rely on acoustic maps, amplifying the whispers of the canopy, isolating the soloist from the choir. Evidence of a hidden existence. Speaking the language, but with caution. Too much talk can be a disturbance. Listen more than you speak. Humans are stinky to the animal world, neutralizing the human chemical trail, adopting the scent of the surroundings. A test of your chemical camouflage. Pass the test. Water masks both scent and sound. The river is a highway of opportunity. Embrace the wet. Embrace the cold. The fastest heartbeats in the woods. Lowering your own heart rate to stay calm. A meditative state of observation. Witnessing the hard truths of nature. Do not interfere. You are a ghost. A mutual acknowledgement of presence. Communication through micro gestures. Acceptance. Heat shimmers make observation difficult. Managing the sun's harsh glare. Speed requires a different strategy. Smooth tracking is a physical skill. The price of the desert's secrets. Vultures are the masters of the sky watch, becoming a bump in the landscape. Life thrives in the thorns. The architecture of survival. Shadows keep you cool and hidden. Seeing the heat signatures of the hidden. Heat reveals what light hides. Confirming with the eyes. The desert's evening siren. Respecting the night's true owners. Data entry. Turning sightings into science. Your observation is part of a global map. The invisible network of observers. Sharing the mystery without exposing the location. Ethics. Protecting the bird's privacy. Respecting the land and the law. Invisibility requires community trust. Local knowledge is a goldmine. A new territory to learn. The clues left by the invisible. Learning the diet of the ghost. The story of a night hunt. Barn owls, the ghosts of the rafters. A spectral presence. The silent flight of specialized feathers. The engineering of silence. The awe of a 5-second encounter. A souvenir of the spectral. Leaving the barn to the shadows. The transition of the watch. Winter offers no leaves to hide behind. The white ghost of the north. Your breath is a beacon in the cold, masking the heat signature. Contrast makes you vulnerable. Total immersion in the freeze. Winter is a season of desperation. Equipment fails before the spirit does. Managing the body's limits. The stoic masters of the cold. Distance is your greatest ally in winter. The eye in the sky. A perspective no human could reach. The digital extension of the ghost. Merging technology with flight. The tools must return without a trace. The 24-hour witness. Capturing the secrets of the dark. The camera stays when you cannot. Digital tracking. The return of the color and the noise. Resetting the palette. A season of high activity and high risk. Distance is a form of respect. The most vulnerable moments in nature. Leaving the eye behind. Intimacy without intrusion. The drama of the wild unfolds. A desperate defense. The hardest part not playing God. Nature finds its own balance. A witness to survival. The jungle of the temperate world. The endurance test of summer. Practicality over aesthetics. Mistaken identities in the thicket. The art of the muck. White elegance in the mud. A spear of pure instinct. Total commitment to the shot. The perspective of the water lily. Perfect timing. The mess is the badge of honor. Respecting the tools that saw the truth. The transition to the long sleep. Matching the death of the year. The grand departure. Following the migration of the soul. The fleeting visitors. Capturing a guest who won't stay. Technology as a field guide. The thrill of the discovery. A billion birds on the move. Navigation is key for both bird and man. Stability in the change. The aerial predators follow the food. A year of invisible presence. A physical memory. The days grow short for the observer. Persistence is the mother of invisibility. Who are you when no one is watching? Invisibility changes the observer. 2. The ripple effect of our presence. Our impact is often louder than we know. Leave the world better than you found it. Protecting the cathedrals of the wild. Passing the torch to the next witness. A new pair of eyes for the world. The reward of innocence. The wonder of the encounter. The scale of the wild is humbling. Alone. But never lonely. Equality in the high places. Sometimes, the best lens is the eye. Being present in the moment. The vanishing act. Hands that have held the silence. A map of moments. A gallery of ghosts. The one that took years to find. The hunger for the mystery never ends. Planning for the unknown. The journey continues. The early bird is the observer. The magic hour. A canvas for the invisible. The voice of the wilderness. Becoming part of the fog. Curiosity from the wild. A master of the underwater world. The tension of the weight. The unpredictability of the wild. Revealing the world. The morning rush hour. The art of the movement. A library of life. A successful watch. The beauty of the path. Total acceptance. Every life matters. A fleeting grace. We are but small guests on this planet. Searching for the next shadow. The call to return. The recognition. The chapter ends, but the book goes on. Ready for the next encounter. Returning to invisibility. No trace left behind. The space returns to nature. The perfect witness was here. The forest returns to its song. The end of the light. The eternal flight. The night watch begins. A different kind of witness. The ghost in the woods. The mystery is still there. Master your presence. And see the world as it truly is.